I was born in Dalby, Queensland. I'm the youngest of 5 children, and my mother and father, they owned their own piggery, so we lived on a little farm about 10 minutes out of town. When I was 8 years old, my parents separated, which came as a huge shock to me. It was devastating, and the consequences just seemed to roll on for decades. I would go and stay at the farm with my father for school holidays, but my dad, he abused alcohol and smoked cigarettes and used bad language. So by the time I was a teenager, I was doing exactly the same thing. In my later teens, I was smoking marijuana every day, and I was spending up to 4 nights a week at pubs and clubs and parties. I was addicted to alcohol, cigarettes, marijuana and pornography, and I had no power to stop. Obviously, it was only a matter of time before that lifestyle affected my health. I lost my social skills and I became depressed. The turning point in my life came one afternoon when 2 of Jehovah's Witnesses knocked on my door. Because of feeling so lost and so unhappy, I had started to search for answers, and I'd begun looking at New Age teachings. The timing felt too remarkable to be just coincidence. I really felt like God wanted me to take the book. I never looked at New Age teachings again. I started to read the Greatest Man book instead. A major key for me to be able to make the necessary changes was to cut off bad association. I was baptised in March 1994. When I finally took that step, I felt like I'd started on the right path. I was so grateful that Jehovah had found me and that he'd drawn me. I really fell in love with the thoughts of Psalm 8 verses 3 and 4. O Jehovah, when I see your heavens, the works of your fingers, the moon and the stars that you have prepared, what is mortal man that you keep him in mind, and the son of earthling man that you take care of him? I felt so insignificant, and yet Jehovah knew me. The hope of everlasting life also really touched my heart, and so did Jehovah's forgiveness. I felt so grateful that Jehovah could forgive me for all of my wrongdoing and that I could have a fresh start. When we were invited to start circuit work, I had serious doubts about my inadequacies. I was not fast at preparing talks. For me, it always felt like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. But the very morning after receiving our assignment to go on the circuit work full time, my Bible reading was Exodus chapters 3 and 4, where Moses cited his inadequacies to Jehovah, that he was not a fluent speaker. Well, of course, Jehovah asked him, who is it that assigns a mouth? It was like Jehovah was saying to me, don't worry, I will help you. To make the changes that I did in life, I'm just so grateful to Jehovah. Before I learned the truth, I was lost. I didn't know who I was. I was just a mess. I wanted to be a man, and I didn't really even know how to do it. Jehovah has rebuilt me from the ground up. Jehovah has given me everything.